Welcome students. Today we are going to discuss about a topic that is called file handling. So for class 12 CBSE file handling is a very important chapter, and it is also a quite difficult chapter. This is our second class actually, and if you have consulted my previous video, then this session will be very easier for you. But if you have not seen the first video, then I will suggest you to go and watch this video, then you see this one. All I have to do, all we'll do today, we will do a little bit of recap and then we will move further, and at the end I will show you an example in practical. So we have discussed about various types of file. There are mainly two types of file in Python. Number one, that is called binary file. Number two, that is called text file. So again, we have previously we have learned various functions, also built-in functions, that is open, close, write. These are the for read line. Today we will also discuss a little bit about those functions and we will move further. So let's start. So as you can see in your screen, just we are doing some previous things we are discussing. So all I have to do, we need to open a file. As I have discussed previously, suppose you want to perform any types of operation, all you have to do is to first open that file on which you want to do some operation. So how you will open that file? All I have to do, this is the syntax. You can see in front of your screen, this is the syntax. First you need to write the object name, open, then open is a function, and bracket, and inside that there will be parameter. There are mainly two parameters. First parameter is the name of the file on which you are going to perform any kind of operation, and then you have to mention the mode. What are the modes? That I will mention very shortly. Here are the modes: R, W, A, X. So I have discussed all the modes, about the modes in my previous class. Again I am doing a little bit of recap. R here stands for reading data from a file. W for writing purpose. If I want to write something inside my file, then I have to read W. After that I have to use A. A means appending. What is the meaning of appending? I will inform you very soon. And at last X, that is whenever you want to create a file, you need to use this mode. Moving further, there are, as I have discussed previously, there are two types of file in Python. Python can handle only two types of file. The number one is T for text file. This is actually the default mode, and this is also mode actually. I am telling about the files and the related modes. T stands for the binary text file. This is the default mode, and B stands for binary mode. So suppose you want to open a file in binary mode, then you have to use this following syntax. FP is the object name, open is the name of the function, file.png is the name of the file, and RB is the mode, reading data in binary mode. Next, moving further, writing in file in Python. So previously we have learned about first whatever operation you are going to perform, first you need to open the file. After opening the file, you can perform the operation like writing or appending. So whenever you are going to write for the first time, you need to perform this following operation. What? FP, just look at the syntax. FP equals to open, and opening a file, the name of the file is va.txt, and I am opening in write mode. WT, writing in text mode. Again in the next line I have created a for loop, and within the range function I have written 10. fp.write, we are learning file handling in Python. That means this particular data we are learning file handling in Python. It will be written inside the file va.txt for 10 times, and after performing the operation, all I have to do, I have to close the file. That's why I have written fp.close. Close is the built-in function. After performing any sorts of operation, all I have to do, I have to close the file. We're moving further. Next in our syllabus that we need to learn about is called appending a function. So previously I have told you what is the meaning of appending. Appending, actually this is very much similar to that of concatenation. In our previous year in class 11 we have learned what concatenation is all about. So this is very much similar to that. Suppose I have kept a file previously. In our file I have written 1 or 2 lines. Right now I want to add some new line. If you don't use the append function, if you don't use the append mode, what we'll have to do, whenever you're going to write something, the previous data will get erased and then new data, you can see the new data inside those files. So what is the solution? Solution is you need to change the mode from write to append. In append mode, the previous data will also be there. There will be no harm with the previous data, and again you can write your new data also inside your file. So this is the syntax you can see in your screen. fp equals to open and the name of the file va.txt and the mode is at, appending file in text mode. And then in the next line I have created a for loop for in range, and within the range function I have given 5 as a parameter. That means loop will go on for the 5 times and it will write fp.write. I am appending something to it. That means it will write this word, I am appending something to it for the 5 times in our existing file va.txt without making any change to the previous data. After performing all the operation, again I am telling you I need to close the data. That's why I have written fa.close. This is another session about closing a file. So closing a file is also very important. Whenever you are performing any types of operation in your file, whenever you are performing any types of operation, all you have to do after performing all sorts of operation, you need to close the file. This is just like reading a book. Whenever you are going to read a book, first all you need to do is to open that book. You need to do the operation, and after that at last you close that book. File is very much similar to that also. So closing a file, we must need to close a file after performing any type of operation on it. Here is the syntax. fp is the object name equals to open. I am opening the file name va.txt in the appending mode. This is the text format, and after that I used to perform all sorts of operation. Whatever the operation that I want to perform, I will perform that, and at last we are going to learn some algorithms which are very important for your class 12. First we are going to learn about how to create a copy of a file. So algorithm, if you can remember, algorithm is nothing but the step-by-step solution of any problem. Suppose you want to make tea, so there are some steps for making tea. Here also, if I write the solution of any problem in stepwise, then it will be termed as algorithm. So what will be the algorithm for copying a file? First, number one that I have to do is to open the source file for reading data. I have to open the first file. Then next, number 2 step will be open a new file for the writing purpose. I have to open another file on which I want to copy the data. Read the data from the first file. Then I need to do is to read the data from the first file. This data may be string, binary, whatever it may be, but after that at the step number 3 I need to read that data, and at the step 4 all I have to do is to write the data in our new file. Within our new file, all I have to do is to read the data, and after performing all this operation, all I have to do is to close both the files. Now we are going to discuss about an example. Here an example is presented inside your screen. Program code for creating a copy of an existing file. This is a program where we will learn how to create a copy of one file into another. So here I have created 2 objects. Number 1 is I file, input file, and O file means output file. I file equals to open first.txt and the mode is R. The name of our first file is first, and this is text file, and I have chosen the mode as reading mode. Then in our next line, I have created a new file, the second file, that the name of the file is second.txt and the mode is write W. The data of the first file is in I file and the second file is O file. Now I am reading the data line by line using the readLine function. I equals to file.readLine. While this is not actually I, this is L. While L means while there is some data inside the file, the loop will go on. O file dot write. Right now whatever the data that I have inside in our first file, that will come inside L, and I will write the data inside my second.txt file. After performing all the operation, all I have to do is to close the both file. In the last two lines you can see that I have closed the first file. Initially I have closed the first file and then I have closed the second file. Moving further, next we are going to discuss about another algorithm. This algorithm is about deleting the content of a file. I just want to delete the content, whatever the content inside my file I have, I just want to delete that. So here is the algorithm. First, number one, get the data value to be deleted. All I need to do is to extract the data value that I want to delete. Open the file for reading from it. I have to open the file for the reading purpose. Read the complete file into a list. I have to read the entire data and I have to store inside a list. Then delete the data from the list. Right now I have the data inside the list, and all I have to do is to delete that list. Means right now after performing this operation we have an empty list. Close the file. Open the same file. After closing the file, again we are opening the same file and in write mode. Then what I will do, write the modified list into the file. I have the empty file. Previously I have created the empty file. All I have done, I have just write the empty file inside our file. That means the data has been erased. It is not the append mode. The data has been erased and there is nothing inside the file. That our data has been totally deleted over here, and after performing this one we are closing the file. So we will discuss about the inserting data in a file. Here we will discuss how to insert data in a file. So actually there are two ways of inserting data. Number one, we can insert the data at the end of the file, or we can insert the data at the middle of the file. Today we are going to discuss only about insertion of the data at the end of the file, and in our class number 3 we will discuss how to insert data at the middle. Class number 3 will be the last class in our Python file handling. Okay, and again I am repeating that if you have not checked my first video, then just go and watch this video. After that you will see this one. So here we are going to discuss about how to insert a data at the end of a file. So it is the algorithm. First, all I have to do is to open the file in append access mode. I will open the file in append mode. Next, all I have to do is to get the data value which is to be inserted from the user. I will take the data from the user, and after that step number 3, all I have to do is to write the data in the file. I will write the data. I have opened the file in append mode. Only because append mode, I have mentioned you previously, until and unless I use the append mode, whatever the data that we have inside our file will get erased. So that's why I have to use the file in append mode. Then all I have to do is to get the data value from the user. Number 3, write the data in the file. We need to write the data inside the file, and we need to repeat the step number 2 and 3 until the data has been stopped. The source of data has been stopped. After performing all these operations, all I have to do, you all know that we need to close the file. So this is the program code for appending data in a binary file. So here we have used a module. The name of the module is called pickle. This module is mainly used for the function that is called dump. In our next program, I will also use the function pickle. I will also use the module pickle and use the dump and load function. So I have imported the module import pickle, file equals to open. I am opening that file first. This is the name of the file is data.dat and I have opened in append mode. While true, what is the meaning of while true? That means loop will continue until and unless there is data. I am taking the input inside y, and then I am using the function that is called dump. It actually takes two parameters, the data which you want to dump and the source file. This is actually the source file where you want to dump the data. So pickle.dump y, it is our data, and next parameter is file. This is our file where we want to dump the data. Now we are giving the user an option whether they want to continue this process. So user may either press Y or N. If the user press N, so in the next line, if ans.upper equals to N, if user press N, that means the user is no longer wish to provide any new sort of data, then we will call the break operation, break statement, and the program will end over here. And after performing all these steps, all what I have to do is to close the file. So this is the end of our theory class, and right now I will show you some practical aspects. Here, take a look. After finishing our theory class, this is a practical session, and today I will show you one example. So first thing first, I will open my Python IDLE. This is a Python IDLE. I have new file. I will write the entire program. I will not take too much time. I will just pause it and write this is our program. All I have to do is to save as. I'm giving the name pyf. Python file. Yes, save it and run module, or you can press F5. So this is the output. Now I will discuss about the program. So this is our program. All I have done over here, I have imported the module that is called pickle. Then I have created a binary file, that is the name of the file is file1.dat. This I have created and stored the content inside F, and the mode is WB, write mode. Then at the next line we have created a dictionary. This is actually a dictionary. You must have the knowledge of dictionary, which I have read in your previous class 11. So I just want to remember one thing. In dictionary there is a difference, that there is a key value associated with each and every data. There is a key value. So I have also used here the key values 1, 2, 3. These are the key values, and India, USA, China, these are the data. In the next line, what I am doing, I am using the function that is called dump. Pickle.dump, and I have told you previously that this function takes two arguments. Number one, the data. Number two, the file. So list L is the dictionary, and the F is the file location where we want to store. After dumping the data, all I am doing is closing the data using f.close function. So what till now we have done is created three dictionaries and dumped those data inside my file. The name of the file is file1.dat. Then I need to check whether the dump function has worked properly or not. That's why I have opened the file once again. F equals to open file1.dat in read mode. Then x equals to pickle.load, and I'm loading. What the load function will do? Load function will actually load the data from the file, and it will store the data inside x. And at the next line, I am printing the x. After that, I close the data. After that, I close the file. So here is our now class number 2 of our Python CBSE class 12. Wait for the class number 3. That will be very interesting, I hope, and that is going to be our last in our Python file handling session. So I will suggest you to stay home and stay safe and read properly. Thank you for watching this video. See you in your next video. Thank you.